Hello, my name is Cecilia. I'm from Argentina, from Cordoba, but I'm living in Spain 15 years ago. I'm a crochet wear designer and I'm starting with my knitting designs like this one, very simple designs, or like this one that I have right now. This is my first big design, big knit design. Okay, I'm just a principiant. I think that's the way that it's said in English. I'm sorry, I know my English is awful. That's why I'm making this podcast, because here in Spain I don't speak in English every day. So this podcast is is a way so that I can practice my English. I hope you understand me. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank for the new subscribers. I know that I have a lot of subscribers on Spanish, but I know that there are some in English, so thank you for being here. I'm working at my home because I have little kids, and this is the way that I have to communicate for everybody that don't live near me. So I think that it's a great way to communicate with a lot of people. So thank you very much for being here. On Instagram you can find me as Mama D Patterns. On Ravelry and Mama D, or that would be like Mama Do It Yourself. And my web is in Spanish, is mamad.es. All my patterns are braided in English and in Spanish, and I swear of God that I braid better than I speak. Okay, so what else? This is, in fact, is not the 7th episode in English, because the last one I record the last episode and I don't know what happens in my memory card when I put in the PC to edit the podcast. It goes away. I don't know where, but so there was no podcast. The last one, only in Spanish. I don't know why, but I recorded everything and I don't know what happens. Just go away. So in this podcast I will try to just to speak what I'm doing right now, because a lot of things happened. So I don't want a 1 hour podcast. I don't know if you understand. Okay, so I want to talk about my finished objects. Okay, so let's go. Okay, my first finished objects that in fact I finished today are these mittens. It's a crochet design, very simple. You see, this is the right hand and this is the left hand. Here they are very simple. I made it with a change that I'm making right now. I think that in English it's called gusset, or this is the thumb and this part is gusset, I think. I don't know. So because before in all my past fingerless mittens I didn't use this, but I learned in an online class how to make it in knit designs. So I was thinking about it and I said, oh, why I can do this also in crochet. So I make it and I'm so happy because they are perfect now. Wow. I love it. This crochet pattern is gonna be published on my Ravelry store by the end of February. It's already done, but I have a new page on Patreon. I think that you know it more than in Spanish in Spain. Do you know what it is? Patreon? It's like to invite a cup of coffee to a designer or a creative person that you like his work. So I invite you if you want. I have different things in Patreon, but the most cheaper one is one that is in $3 month by month. So you will receive a little gift for that I am preparing for all my Patreons. So this month I made 2 video tutorials. This one is one, and the other one is this one that I'm gonna speak later, okay, about this. And you will receive the video tutorial, only that right now it's in Spanish, but you can see everything very clearly, so you will learn also. And you have also the schematic about how to make this, the graphic, digamos, the graphic pattern. I show you like this. you can saw it. Pim pim, okay? Is a schematic for right hand and left hand. And for $6 you will receive also the written instruction. It's okay? Say it? Yes. About these 2 pair of mittens, the crochet ones and the knit ones, okay? So, and then there are more things, but I think that only better for Spanish people. First, I thought to make it in 2 idioms, but I don't know if I have too much people in English that follow me, so I will start just telling you that if there is a lot of people who invite me a coffee that speak in English, I will make videos also in English. So if you want to invite me a cup of coffee, you can do it in Patreon. Welcome. Okay, this is my first finished object. The crochet pattern will be published at the end of February, when all my patrons receive it first, okay? And will have the price of all my crochet patterns, because it will come also with video tutorial, so it's a lot of work. Okay, this is one finished object. The second finished object is this one that I show you in the past podcast, but I don't know what happened with that episode, so I will show you again. This is a cardigan that I made it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna look the yarn. This one. This is from We Are Knitters. Ahí está. This is the Meripaka from We Are Knitters. It's 80% merino superwash and 20% baby alpaca. It's very soft, I like it. It's like an Aran yarn, Aran weight. It's a medium yarn weight. I made it with 5mm circular needles. I don't know, 5mm in English it's 8. In US terms is 8. Okay, for knitting in a circular way with cables. So I call this Simple Cable is the name of this cardigan. It's my first big project my first garment project knitted. It's with simple cables, as you can see, with bubbles in the middle. I also made here in the sleeve, I make also, and in the back, I hope you can see it, it's a cable also with a mix of the cable that I have in front and in the sleeve. Okay, I love it. There was a long time, that I want to make a cardigan for me. So when We Are Knitters sent me this merino yarn, it's a mixed, this yarn, they sent me this to make the Greta cardigan. It's a kit with the pattern and the yarns. But I said, okay, but I want to make something with cables. So I start to look some cables in a book that I have, a Stittionary. And I said, okay, I'm gonna make something for me as I like. So I start with this. I think it's okay. I use a lot this cardigan. I think that every day because it's so... And here is so cold right now for me. I think that you must understand that I am from Argentina, from a town that is not so cold in winter. And besides that, I was living a long time, a lot of years in summer, because I was traveling for all South America, and then when I moved here to Spain, after some years that I couldn't get out from the country because I was illegal. When I get the residence and then the nationality, first I couldn't move from here 5 years. And when I get the residence, the first year I get the residence, I went out on winter. I go away from here and I said I want summer. So first year I went to Argentina to make summer. Second year again. The third year again. So there was a lot of years that I was living summer all year. Because I love summer. I love to knit and crochet garments for winter, but I don't like winter. It's very strange about that. I don't know. But it's okay. So this is my second finished object that I love it. I have to write the pattern for a lot of sizes. So I will need testers in English. So please, I have on my Ravelry, I have a group for testers in English, and I need people who test in English because I need, as you can see, I speak English, I write better than I speak, but I need that people read my patterns to tell me that if they are okay. Okay? I will appreciate a lot. Okay, then I have another finished object. Is this one. It's not a recent finished object. I made it for the Barcelona Knit Festival because Earth Yarns, they tell me to make a design with the yarn that they make that is incredible. So I made this sweater. Yes, it's a sweater. It's a top-down sweater, crocheted in a circular way, crocheting in the round. Okay. It's a top-down sweater, crocheted in the round. But the day before I was blocking the sweater, and I saw, I don't know what happened here. I have this big hole, so I couldn't give them this sweater. I was crying because I was working so much for this, so they can have this sweater in their stand in the Barcelona Knit Festival to show people what they can do with her yarns. And it made me a lot of illusion to have a design of my own. And I don't know what happened here, this big hole that I can arrange in any way. I will put this finger like this. Okay, so I will make a little for me, but I'm gonna make another one, and besides I'm gonna change it a little, because then I thought that for this sweater you would have to buy 5 skeins of fingering. It's a lot of yarn and it's a lot of money. So I made a change on my head. I have these 3 balls, the 3 skeins, I'm sorry, of no, and another one of these. I have these 2 colors that they gave me, the Earth Yarn gave me in the Barcelona Knit Festival. They are called Monochrome. It's a new line and I love it. This is the color 3058 and this one is 3065. They are both green, and I'm gonna mix with this one that is a gray. It's a harvest fingering and the color is Thyme, T-H-I-M-E, Thyme. I'm gonna use 2 skeins of this and 1 of this and 1 of this. I'm gonna make something very similar to this, but with a little change in the pattern and in the colorway. Okay, I don't know when I'm gonna finish, but not very in a long time. I'm gonna make this month. Okay, so this is my past and my future. So these are my 3 finished objects, and I have another one that it's in process because it's already finished. This is a hat, a beanie hat. I don't know what happens with the camera. Like this. This is a beanie hat with stranded knitting. I made it also with alpaca fine from Pasquali Filati Naturali, and it goes like this. I love it. I love it. It goes like this. Okay, it's beautiful. It's so soft, this yarn, that I love it. I think that this is gonna be my second my second tutorial, not for January, for February, for Patreon. I want to write the pattern in 4 sizes, so that's why I'm saying that it's in process, because this is the adult size. But I want to make also for children's, because I think that in another colors it would be lovely, this hat. And it's very comfortable. I don't know, I love it. So I want to write the pattern for more sizes, maybe in 4 or 5 sizes, I don't know yet. And I'm very sure that this is gonna be one of the patterns that I'm gonna have like a gift for my Patreons in February. Okay, so this is a finished in process project. So now let's go to my work in progress. Let's go. So my next work in progress is the Arbusto sweater from Rosa Pomar. I don't know if you saw more episodes from my podcast. I'm making this sweater. I'm sorry, now it's awful, but it's lovely, I swear. I am finishing this sweater. It's made with Brusca. It's a yarn from Rosa Pomar also that I buy in her shop in Retrosaria in Portugal. I don't know if you know that this year it's gonna be the Knit and Friends Festival in Knit with Friends Festival in Oporto, in Porto, in Portugal. It's gonna be a great festival. I don't know yet if I'm gonna go. Maybe yes, maybe no. I want to go, but I don't know if I can. So this is the sweater. I finished one sleeve, so I'm working in the second one. Is this one? I can't see the time to end because I want to wear right now. I love it. It's published in the Line magazine number 6. Where is the... ah, here. Wait. Okay, this design is published in the Line magazine number 6. It's very easy to knit. It's a top-down sweater, raglan, so it's very, very easy. I recommend it a lot. It's this one. There you have. I love Rosa Pomar is from Portugal, and this sweater is made by the Portuguese knitting way. So that's why I am knitting this one by the wrong side. I knit in all all rows are in knit, but when you reverse it, it's this stitch, garter stitch. Okay, and have these little bubbles that I decided to make it in another color, so it's gonna be, I don't know, because I'm more colorful. Okay, so this is my work in progress, and okay, this is and my other work in progress are these mittens that are for my Patreons members. This is for the membership of Patreon, and there will be published also by the end of February or March. I don't know yet. Okay, but my members of Patreon will have this pattern very soon. So it's also made with alpaca fine from Pasquali Filati Naturali, and they are very easy to make with magic loop. Okay, so now let's go with the projects that I want to knit or crochet in the future. Let's go. So the next project that I want to knit, I already have the pattern. It's curiosity and opportunity from Joji Locatelli. I was expecting this pattern a lot of time. So it is already published. I buy the pattern and I have also my yarn for this project. So maybe tonight I'm gonna simply cast on the project and then start. I'm gonna try to make both at the same time with magic loop. I don't know if I would can, but I think that yes, I don't know yet. And I have this yarn in my stash from Earth Yarns. I don't know. There you have. This is a merino sock, merino extra fine superwash merino, and the colorway is 2038. It's a 75 extra fine merino superwash and 25% of nylon. 100 grams are 440 yards. I think that it's okay for this design because it's soft colors. I think it's okay. In next podcast maybe you will see this of the socks because I have to make a lot of things, but I want to make these socks. I don't know why. I saw the design and I said I want to make it. I can make more things, but I think that this worth it. So the next project that I want to make, it was this one, but I don't know if I will have time to make it. This one is a hat from Esther Romo and it's published in the Bellota Knits magazine 2. It's a magazine that is published also in English, so you can buy it as an ebook in Ravelry. Okay. Bellota Knits. I love this this hat. It's made with a worsted weight yarn. You see, I love it. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to make it, but I want to. It's 2 weeks that I want to start with this hat. I didn't start. I want to start maybe in the future, I don't know, but I want to knit it because I think that it's lovely. I love it. I don't know if I will have time. I hope I have. The designer is Esther Romo Alonso, and the hat it's called Selena because of Selena Jewel. So I want to make it, but I don't know if I will have time to make it. So next thing that I want to talk, I start classes on my house about knitting and crocheting, and the first project, all the women who came home, they want to learn with circular needles, how to make things with circular needles. So some of them, they know how to knit with sticks, and now they want to make with circular needles. So I show this this code that it's called Getting Warmer. It's lovely. I love it. I made one. I knit one for a gift, like a gift in Christmas, and I know that the pattern is very easy. It's well written. So the designer is called Melissa Clulow. I don't know if it's well pronounced, but This pattern is free in Ravelry. I'm gonna show you here in the blog. There you will have all the links to all the things that I'm talking about. And it's very, very, very easy for initiate in circular needles. So they are doing this. I think that it's gonna be great for learn, and because I already make it, so it's okay. I think that it's a easy pattern, and it's very well written. It's very clear, the instructions, so for me it's great. What else can I speak about? Yes, this week I entered in a group of swap. It's for Spanish. It's a swap. I don't know if you know what it's a swap. It's like an interchange of garments, of gifts. This time they made a shawl swapped, so I have to knit a shawl for another person, and that person doesn't know that I will knit a shawl for her. So I can speak about that shawl or anything until until she received the gift from me. So I will make all videos. I will record all videos, but no show that videos until I send the finished object to my to the person who I have to make the gift. So I want to make that shawl because I was looking for a design for this person. It's a little crazy because I don't know in person this the person that I have to make the shawl. But you have to write what do you like and what colors do you like. So I have a little approximation about what I have to make. So I'm very happy because it's a person that I can speak too much, but have similar taste like me. So I'm happy for that because I will make a shawl that I'm gonna love it. So I'm very, very happy for that. So that's all I can speak all about now, and nothing else. I think right in the moment I have nothing else to say. So thank you for being here. Remember, if you want to test some of my patterns, I have my group on Ravelry for testers. So I'm begging for testers in English. I need it. So please remember, you have also my Patreon. So if you want to invite me a cup of coffee, you can invite me there. Okay, I will have all the links right down here to the post in my blog, that you have all the links there, because it's a lot of information, so I can write so much here on YouTube. Okay, so visit my blog and there will be published all the information about this podcast. Okay, see you there. Bye bye. Thank you very much.